Then you have people that don't like you in this community that are trying to use my life in the entertainment business to hurt my real life as a Disney pin streamer, which is crazy. But this is what happens when you put yourself out there online. I was a stand-up comedian, long story short, from age 17 to 30. From 17 to about 27, I was a regular comedian that did clubs, booked my own shows, worked in the business. And for the last few years, I developed this character persona of a bad guy because it was very viral, especially hanging out with people like Bam and the other celebrities I was working with. So, long story short, super viral. There's videos out there with millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views pertaining to me in my old life, which isn't super awesome unless you're me and you think it's funny and I laugh at it every few months. I go back and reminisce. But in any event, I know it's affected my wife and my family as well. And we're successful in this business and we want to stay in this business. And in order to do that, we have to kind of put the past behind us and move forward with our best foot. And the best way to do that is to put it all out there. And my story's pretty cool. I think it's going to bring a lot of eyeballs. Could be. All right, here we go, guys. $1. Now, this board here we're going to start with has some amazing D23 Zootopia Monstropolis. All of these are D23 pins. You had to get them as a member of D23. We have vintage hidden Mickey cast lanyard pins you could have only gotten trading at Disney. We have pins you could have only gotten getting, statues at Disney. But anyways, guys, we are going to be selling pins here, which is what we do mostly, and we will touch on it from here and there. Artie Lang did say I was a good man, and that's a good friend of mine. And so Walt Disney pin trading is where you guys want to be, you know. Thank you, guys. Okay, all right. Burgers in the chat. Well, head on over to Walt Disney Pin Trading, guys. You'll learn as much as you need to know there and going forward, and our Instagram, social media, all that. If you guys are here from YouTube, you can screenshot the little logo there and join our giveaway here for a free pin. We're going to be running free pins all show. Dangling things is Coronado Springs vintage. You can zoom in on the screen with your two fingers. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Florida Pickers. Bam is a mess, a good friend of mine, but he's just going through a lot, and now he's BITCH in it. But listen, what can we do? We're only going to tell my story and let the cards fall how they do. Here we go, guys. $1, 15 seconds. We're going to be running multiple boards today. We got pins on this board worth up to $40. A lot of vintage stuff, but we're not going to be running this board all day. So get out in there and get a deal. AJ Mush for the win. Let's go. We're running another giveaway here, guys. Our fourth. We're giving away free Disney pins today. Everything's up for grabs on this board. Winner's choice, you get one pin. Nakaria, first-time buyer, burgers in the chat. I appreciate all the new buyers, especially in light of what I'm saying here. That means you guys do not care, and you might even find it entertaining that the guy you buy pins from was almost a member of Jackass. D23, let's go. I love it. I traded one of these out at the park this week. Yeah, it is true, actually. There even is a YouTube video on a very famous channel by a guy named Danny Duncan where I did start to do Jackass stunts, which I swore I would never do. And there was an iconic shot I seen today doing a little bit of reminiscing, which I'll be able to show my kids when they get older if they care. And funny enough, they did end up going and hiring a bunch of new cast members for Jackass shortly after this. That's just a little, for instance, of Bam trying to hit me with a cake walking through the door. He always made fun of me for being chubby, and which I was fine with that kind of humor. But the lies he's telling now are trying to cover his tracks as an addict, which I get. He's not drinking or drugging anymore, but part of recovery is kind of owning your shit. Yeah, always bald. And that was just a few years back. All right, there's Stitch with the Mickey ears going up. Let's add some more pins to this board, guys. This is Star Wars R2D2 being carried out. My Instagram has a lot of old stuff on it. Now there's stuff on my Instagram that people say is crazy, but again, that was kind of part of the character. I was on some very big podcasts where they encouraged me to be the worst version of myself, and millions of people were listening. And at the end of the day, after being in the business for so long, I was just happy tickets were selling. I mean, that's the truth. And T-shirts, man, those T-shirts. Um, look, I went viral, and my name was Scumbag Vinny, and that's the truth of the matter. And it went viral to millions of people, even more that'll ever know me here in this community. Minnie Mouse ticket, and I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, as crazy as it is, in the same day I'll be at Disney World and people in line getting coffee will recognize me. Here's the Mickey Mouse that goes with the Mini USA Cast Lanyard series. I'll be at Disney World in line for a coffee, and people will recognize me for my voice and say, "Hey, are you that guy I buy pins from?" And then I'll be at a gas station, and some dude working there will say, "Are you Scumbag Vinny?" So it's been a process. I started this business not looking for any kind of notoriety. I wanted to get out of the business of doing that. But now I'm famous in two worlds, and those worlds are starting to collide. Tiana, infamous, famous, well known, known for bad things. I don't know, but it's all there. Burger shirts may happen. T-shirts may happen. That would be great. Jessica hates she doesn't want to do the T-shirts anymore. Maybe somebody else could do them for me. All right, we got a couple hours of Disney pins today, guys. Let's get it going. Maria's in. Thank you. Burger's in the chat. If you had no idea about any of this before the show, yes, all authentic, Gabe, 100%. And go check out our reviews. You will see a couple haters every once in a while in reviews, but these people here will tell you these pins are dope. All right, we got Monstropolis T23. I will not have another one of those, guys. All right, well, maybe I always said too, maybe if I just shut up, nobody will ever know. But it's the few people, it's the Reddit shit. I used to respond on Reddit, and everybody hated how I responded because I am an asshole, and I know that. I'm not trying to hide that. So my responses always come off extremely asshole-ish. Haunted Mansion. That is Walt Disney collection. They basically used to get statues, and those pins would come with statues you bought. Okay, here we go. I don't know. I will see. We're going through a lot of pins. Hopefully, I'm finding stuff. Well, the Reddit stuff is partly true, and I've touched on this in the past, and we will in more detail. But we had a baby, struggled for a bit, did a lot of consignment. People started talking shit. Bam's talking shit. Sellers that hate us are talking shit. Then people we're doing business with, mirror, mirror, congrats, you want a free pin. People we are doing good business with start turning against us. We didn't have enough time to sell enough, even if we had all the merch, which we did, to get everybody paid at once. So it turned into a thing where I just started paying people off, and, simple. And you guys will want to see the videos, but as far as the lawsuits and stuff go, anybody that's ever sued us, it's either been dismissed or paid off and not paid the amount they sued for, meaning we have had people try to extort us, and we will go into detail about it all, but only because we care about the people that even don't like us. In a way, it's like we deserve to have a voice no matter what, you know. Yes, Live Among is in for the win here. No, that's true. That's true. I think what hurt me the most is seeing some people that are like commenting, like, "Hey, I shopped with him and never had a problem, but I never will again." And that to me is like, damn, we need to put a little bit of our own voice out there, even if it does, even if it doesn't do anything. It's like maybe it will. And I got to be honest with you, with the story of my life before pins, Randall for Monsters, it may draw even more people to us than you could imagine. You never know. So just put your truth out there. I guess no more hiding. Which we weren't hiding. That we've really just been paying off business debt, buying out one of our old partners, and just saving a little bit of money, taking care of our kids. we haven't been living lavish or anything like that and just fixing our business. And I think we've been doing a damn good job because most people that had no idea would never know the difference. And that's the idea. It's how you become successful. You wake up every day, especially in sales, you go to work and you work hard. How are you going to fix things if you don't work hard? What am I going to come here sad and mopey every day? No, we're going to turn it around. Okay. I moved 1,200 miles away from home with no family or friends. We had a baby. He has autism. It's been very difficult for us. Jasmine, no excuses. That's just what happened. That, folks, is called life. Now we adjust. I learn from mistakes, which is just a lot of over promising people at the end of the day that would see me sell their pins on live and get mad because they go for more money. But I got to tell you, these are people that are either, first of all, the Reddit posts, and I will say, are made up. And you want to know how I know this? And you guys can just find out yourselves. Reddit is anonymous, but they track your comment history. And it never matches up. The comment history is always somebody who's an expert in pins that's also a seller on the app. They always talk about how they're a seller on the app. It's almost like a serial killer that cannot help themselves. They just have to leave a breadcrumb. Here's Haunted Mansion Castle. So, but what they do is they try to rile people up. And now that we're definitely coming out of it and they see it's going around the country, they're jealous because they couldn't even ever imagine doing that. They're like, we don't even have the balls to or the wherewithal or the knowledge to do it, but I do. And I don't even care if it's successful or not. See, some people are super vain where if they put together an event and there isn't a packed house, they'll feel some kind of way. Me, if I go to New Mexico and it's me and like a one-eyed guy named Harry and like, a very nice family that's from, north of shortly north of Mexico that is just like into pins because they go on vacation once a year and they're in rural town. I'm hanging out with one-eyed Harry all day. I do not care. Watch. What watch? Sapphire, talk to me. Clock by Dalmatian. Oh, sorry. Yes. My bad. Pocket watch. I'm dumb. Let me show you the inside. Burgers in the chat for Sapphire for being extremely patient. Okay, and on the back, limited edition, 4,000. Congratulations. Beautiful D23. Sorcerer Mickey with the broomsticks. Guys, if that ain't $30. So Tiny Kingdom, it's before Tiny Kingdom. It would have been, but vintage. Pre-Tiny Kingdom. Any questions on any, let me know, guys. 5 seconds left. So if you guys haven't joined Walt Disney Pin Trading, I suggest doing that ASAP, Rocky. AJ, let's go. Sorcerer Mickey, let's go. Amy Sly for the win. All right, guys, we ran a bunch of giveaways. Let's run a couple more pins. Mary Poppins D23, Cherry Tree Lane. I love that pin. Another $25, $30 pin, guys. Right on the board. We're going to move over a couple of these small ones to make room for it. And here we go. $1. Figment is a fig pin. Where's Figment? No, that is D23. That is also D23. And those have been faked before, guys. They're on the board right now. Chusky for the win. I hope so too. Go for it. We're not staying on this board all day, but we're going to run a few more. Cherry Tree Lane coming down. Let's go. Okay. Eeyore with Piglet. I like this one with the tail. Let's go, guys. $1. We're running. Here we go. Number 10. 3 seconds left. True Lori for the win. Okay, True Lori.
I don't like my mind right now. Stacking up problems that's so unnecessary. Wish that I could.
We're close to 1,000 people in the Facebook group. Epcot mini ball coming down. Let's run it again, guys. $1.
Crazy, thinking everything's about me. Here I drive myself crazy because I can't escape the gravity.
5 seconds left on the clock.
So much more than I can carry. But you're dragging around what's bringing me down. Just
Well, the 2-hour podcast I posted in the group basically gives you a very good rundown on how I met Bam and my relationship with him early on. And this was from many years ago. So anything he writes now, I haven't even talked to the guy in years, so he's full of shit. But it is a good listen. Hidden Mickey, this is a tiki when you got time. $1, here we go. 5 seconds. We're 8 people away, guys. 8 people away from 1,000. Walt Disney pin trading. Yes, you may. This is a vintage Lion King pin. Actually has a Disney copyright Lion King stamp logo from when the movie was released. We have Rafiki here to that set as well. Randall in the bottom middle. You got it, Kelly Mama. Kelly's been here before. Guys, let's throw some burgers in the chat just for you guys, for being everybody, for being so awesome in here today. All right, this one here is from Epcot World Showcase Italy Pavilion. Mickey and Minnie, pin on pin. Super pretty right there. It's going right at the bottom. Here we go, $1. You know, and I think a lot of people, which I was never like this, but I think a lot of people are super like afraid to show who they really are or who they may have been before Disney was in their lives, right? Does that make sense to you guys? Like people feel this pressure to be so great, and it's like I would never want to live with that kind of pressure. You know, I do this because I like to do it, to be quite honest with you. I feel like I would be pretty good at almost anything I put my mind to. That's just the type of person I am. Yes. And in my opinion, my past is kind of cool. You know, thank you, Shusky. D23, guys. Now, as far as mistakes we've made, that's just business. And, you know, back in the day, I was taught, you know, always give people a chance in business to make things right if something goes wrong. These days, people go straight to, you know, who they are. Oh, we got pins in the mail.
Black me out, man.
That's you?
Why?
Whose is this?
Is my either?
And whose is this?
I don't know. I was wondering the same thing.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I need a little something to open this. Thank you, more character. Next to Zootopia. Mickey and Minnie, that's Italy. Yeah, open that. Guys, we got some pin mail in from a little lot I bought with some chasers. They're nothing crazy. It's not any of the new chasers. They're old chasers. I did?
You must have when you forgot.
What is it?
Pins. But it doesn't say their name. It says
No, I didn't. I think this is somebody that sent them back to us that got the wrong order, maybe. Or no, you wouldn't have packed them like this, right?
No.
Where did that come from?
Oh, it is. It is returns.
Okay.
Why, Mama?
Okay. All right. Maybe she's somebody that cursed me out or something. All right. We'll take care of those after. All right. Chasers, guys. Sorry, folks. All right. These got rated by who? Ben's Deals. Let's go, Ben. Guys, follow this young man. Ben's Deals here. Sells all kinds of stuff, but also Disney pins. Great. Silver Chaser Orange Bird. Now, this is a really hard hit Mickey set to find. And I'm bringing the authentic versions on the road. We have a few Silver Chasers here. This one is the Tigger Silver Chaser. Yes, you may, Tammy. Just a second. And we have the Sun. Thank you, Ben. Guys, go follow Ben. The Fiesta Tour, the Three Caballeros Silver Chaser. There's the Italy pin. And we're going to run the board, guys. $1. Here we go. Chasers on the board. Silver Chasers. Hidden Mickeys you could have only gotten trading at Disney. Britt Duff for the win. Lumiere D23 coming down. Let's go. That goes to Britt Duff. Okay, Britt. Quacketeer Club, Donald Duck. Here we go, folks. We got room for one more Silver Chaser. How about Figment? Silver Chaser, Hidden Mickey. Coming down. $1. Here we go. A cast member once told me old chasers such as these that are silver were made from metal of old attractions. Now, did I believe it? Not necessarily. But if it were true, which sometimes things like that at Disney are, they would be the coolest pins of all time. This is all myth. Rach Wayne for the win. As do I. Mickey, Minnie, and Illy. Let's go, Rach. Cinderella. Year 2000. The Cinderella carriage has made it back to the board. Here we go. $14 a deal, guys. Five seconds. Here we go. 13's a deal here. Kelly Mama for the win. Let's go, Kelly Mama. Yes, Cinderella Coach. You got it. Kelly Mama, you got 3 now, right? Yep, you got 3 pins. Vintage Steamboat. Oh, no, yeah, that is Steamboat Willie. 75 years of Mickey Mouse. This is Typhoon Lagoon. Check my messages. It's hard to do that mid-show. Hold on, let me try. Typhoon Lagoon, Silver Chaser, Hidden Mickey, another Silver Chaser on the board. Let's run it, guys. $1. Kelly, yes, I did. Kelly Mama sent it, babe. Yes, Kelly, thank you. Sorry, I'm just multitasking. Thank you very much. I have a laundry list of things I have to handle after today's streams. Disney Girl 118. Eeyore and Piglet. Okay. Ursula. $1, guys. We're running. Five seconds. Here we go. USA Mini. I have USA Pluto I just found. Here we go, guys. $1. Five seconds. Let's go, Disney girl. Pluto. This is a very old director assistant, Donald. And he is frustrated on set. We've had that pin before. It's a good one. Here we go. $1. Here's Joey. Disney girl for the win. USA Mickey coming down. There's a vintage hidden Mickey of Donald Duck on a coffee cup. Authentic. A lot of Donald. Here we go. J Bull for the win. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I am. Thank you very much. It means a lot that you guys are, giving us business despite what other people say. It's all about me. Vintage Tinkerbell. R2 Bubble Wand. Here we go. $1. Miss Ash for the win. I do not know. Unfortunately, not yet. I haven't heard anything. Soon, I imagine. Be patient, guys. I'll get everything you need. Oh, you want Fiesta Tour Chaser? Is that the one you're looking at? Yes, this is. Three Caballeros. It's the Fiesta Tours. Three Caballeros. That's their attraction. This is the son from the Three Caballeros Fiesta Tour. Silver Chaser, Hidden Mickey from Walt Disney World. Alrighty. Donald ticket. I have a Pluto ticket. Okay, you got it. This one here, wow, actually. Okay, so it's not a double. That's the one without the Hidden Mickey. You got the one with the Hidden Mickey. One without, I just pulled here. It's a pretty rare pin right there. We're going to have to put that one to the side. All right. Winnie the Pooh. Vintage Winnie the Pooh. Limited edition Easter. Here we go, number 23. Kurt Lux, first time buyer, guys. Burgers in the chat. Simba, as an adult, I love the pin. You're gonna too. Great grab. All right, we have Sword in the Stone here. Let's run it, folks. $1. Three seconds left. Spider-Man. That's Disney Cruise Line Spider-Man. Buck the Duck. Is that your first time buying with me? Guys, Burgers in the chat for Buck. Come on now. Throw Buck some burgers in that chat. This is a Chip and Dale paint can Silver Chaser Hidden Mickey. It's like $30, guys. That is not an easy pin to find. Okay, we got a pair of screw gears going up with it. Here we go, $1. Five seconds. Disney Girl for the win. Let's go, Disney Girl. Let's go ahead and run our next giveaway, guys. It's up and running. Tinkerbell. It's all about me coming down. Tiny MGM logo. Water tower. Here we go, folks. $1. Rach Wayne for the win. Thank you, Rach. Tiny Tower coming down. 2026 spinner. Going up top. Snow White. Actually, yeah, so we'll have to do this. And Snow White here. Black Panther t-shirt going up too. So 3 pins added here. Damn. All right, we got them all on there. All right, guys, here we go. Spinner 2026 is on the board. There are some rare hidden Mickeys up here, folks. If you're in for value, this is your day. Five seconds, guys. Here we go. Jamie, join Walt Disney Pin Trading, guys, on Facebook. Donald Coffee Cup coming down. Thank you, Jamie. We have another Silver Chaser. This is the Orange Bird. DB's Silver Chaser going next to the other DBs. That's the hardest one to find right there. 7 chasers on the board. Silver chasers on the board right now. Chippendale, Typhoon Lagoon, Orange Bird, 3 Cabs, Figment, Tigger, even a DB's Orange Bird. 5 seconds left. Savannah Steven for the win. All right, guys, we're running it again. Let's go. Savannah, let me know when you can. Chat's had problems, so if she already did, guys, let me know somehow. Mini, D23 Mini. Love it. Great pick. 3 seconds. Here we go. True Lori for the win. Tiki ear heart. Tiki ears. Right here. Ear hat. Got you. True Lori, thank you. We have another silver chaser. Mickey in Asia. Hidden Mickey. Wow, guys. The board is stacked with chasers. Here goes the Hollywood Tower Hotel. All right. $1, guys. We are on the way. Burgers in the chat if you guys would like to see sudden death on this board before we switch boards. Maybe a little sudden death here. Don't you worry, Sammy. You're already a member of Walt Disney Pin Trading. All you got to do is head on over there. Join Walt Disney Pin Trading, guys. Jamie626 for the win. Mickey's Magic for the win. Congrats, you want a free pin, my friend. All right. Jamie, no pick. Here we go, guys. $1. We're running. No sudden death here, guys. Burgers in the chat for sudden death. And where's my winner of the last pin? Where's Jamie? Eight seconds left. Here we go. Can anybody write anything in the chat? This happened yesterday. This could be happening again. Hang on, guys. Okay, Jamie. Yes, now I can see. Sorry, folks. No schedule just yet. Sorry, Jamie. Yes, I'll show it in just a minute. All right, Chernabog, D23 coming down. Y Marie. Okay, Y Marie. All right, guys, Dapper Donald's going up. So Burgers in the chat for sudden death. Did I get that right? We want to do sudden death. We'll put a Dapper Mickey up there. All right, let's do a few sudden deaths and then we'll switch boards. There's some good pin, real good pins still up here. 15 seconds, sudden death. Here we go. AJ Mush, let's go. The green floral girl from Fantasia. I got you. AJ Mush. Got it. All right, let's see who's next here. Wild about safety. Tusks and tails inside the ride at all times. Cast member giveaway from years ago. Five seconds, guys. True Lori, thank you. This is a Disney's Castaway Cay Bahamas 2009 pin-on-pin stitch. Only 500 made. Super low limited edition stitch. If you're a stitch completist, you need it. Here we go, $1. Now that's a steal. Chibi Star. LE 500, $11. Okay. All right, guys. The mayor from Nightmare. We're only running one more on this board. Here we go. $1. April for the win. Okay, April. Yep, Star Wars. Olympic Goofy 2004. Let's go. $1. Jessica made me lunch. So we might be coming back, guys. We'll run a couple more here. Now bet. First time buyer burgers in the chat. Zootopia D23. Star Wars Black Helmet going up here. We're just going to run a few more, and then we're going to have some lunch. I don't know what she made me. She was trying to show me. Now it kind of got me excited. It does smell good in here.
Might be too strong out on compliments, overdosed on confidence. Started not to give a fuck and stop fearing the consequence. Drinking every night because we drink to my accomplishments. Faded away.
Tails, you got about 30 seconds to fix that one.
I just take my time with all this shit. I still believe in that. I had someone tell me I fell off, who I needed that. And they gonna see me pick back up, but where I leave it at. I know I ain't said.
All right, guys, $1. Here we go.
My napkin in my shirt, cause I'm just smiling like that. I'm good and well that you don't want a problem like that.
It's running.
Nobody like that. No, don't do it. If you don't do it, it's one of us protein and then we
TV Star.
Drizzy got the money, so Drizzy gon' pay it. Those my brothers, I ain't even gotta say it. That's just something.
All right, Hales, you can pick. Let's run it again. We got 3 people that need to pick. Orange-Bird Chaser by Lion King coming down. Thank you, Chibi Star. That's a nice one. 3 seconds left. April for the win. Let's go, April. Stitch your hat coming down for Hales. Thank you, Hales. Graph. Graffiti. Where's that? Left Lion King. Rafiki. Nice. That's an old one. Minnie Mouse. Scuba Dive. Hidden Mickey Vintage. Three Fairies is going up on the left. Here we go, folks. Sudden Death, $1. 5 seconds. Here we go. Disney Girl for the win. All right, guys, we'll see you in a bit after lunch. Part 3.